2014. This is paper 2, junior cert ordinary level, and this is a question on probability. And so we're given kind of terms to describe the probability of something. So likely, certain, unlikely, and then impossible, and 50-50. So we're asked to kind of say what the probability of a few events is. So the first one is when a fair coin is tossed, you get a head. So there's two options. We can either get a head or a tail. So I would say that's 50-50. So the probability is 50-50. So it's half and half. It's equal probability. So if we get a lottery ticket, we will win the jackpot. So it's very difficult to win the jackpot getting a lottery ticket. So I would say it's going to be unlikely, but it's not impossible, but it's unlikely. So the 1st of January will be New Year's Day. So New Year's Day is always the 1st of January, so that is certain. So then for part B, 4 events A, B, C, and D are listed below. So event A is you pick a red ball. So you pick a red ball from a bag that has 3 black and 7 red balls and 7 red. And then part C is you get a natural number. You get a natural number less than 7. Natural number less than 7 when rolling a dice. And then you pick a red card from a deck of playing cards. You pick a red card from a deck, and then part D is you pick a yellow ball from a bag with 4 red and 2 white balls. So we're given a diagram here, and we're asked to say we have to figure out how many what's the probability of each of these. So we want to figure out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to figure out, because they give me a scale, but so the probability scale that they give me goes from 0 to 1. So 0 would be 0% chance and 1 would be 100% chance. So one of them, so then there's 0.5. So they're telling me one of them is at 0. So we have to figure out which one it is at 0. One of them is at 0.5. So one of them is a little bit above, and then one of them is at 1. So we have to figure out, match each one. So A, you pick a red ball from a bag that has 3 black and 7 red. So the probability that I pick a red ball is going to be equal to the number of red over the total number of balls. So I have there's 7 red. So 7 red, and the total number is 7 plus 3, because there's 7 red and 3 black. So it's going to be 7 over 10. So if I want to get that as a decimal, because I want it as a decimal to put it in here, I can plug it into my calculator, or I can say anything over 7 over 10 is 0.7. So the probability of this one is 0.7. And then you get a natural number less than 7 when rolling a dice. So the only natural numbers are positive whole numbers. So the only numbers on a dice are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said it's a 6-sided die. So they're all natural numbers less than 7. So that's certain. So that's 100%. Or I could say 1, because the scale is going from 0 to 1. And then you pick a red card from a deck. So the number of red cards is 26 in a deck, and then there's a 52 cards altogether. So I can figure that's going to be a half, so 0.5 that I get a red card. And then you pick a yellow ball from a bag with 4 red and 2 white. So the chances I get a yellow ball from a bag which doesn't have any yellow, so that's going to be 0. So A was for getting the red ball from the bag that is 3 black and 7 red, that was 0.7. So on my scale, I'm going to approximately where I see 0.7, I'm going to fill in 1 for 0.7, and it was A here. So this is about 0.7, so I'm going to put A here. And then you get a natural number less than 7 when you roll a dice. Well, that was part B, so I'm going to have to put B at 1. So B is certain. And then C was 0.5 when I get a red card from the deck. So C is going to go here. And then D is you get a yellow ball when there's no yellow balls in the bag. Well, then that's going to be here. So D is going to go here. And that is my probabilities for that. Thank you.